live. Let's do it. So, I'm gonna be streaming for X amount of time. I'm gonna turn down the, in-game sound real quick, just because I think it's a little bit too loud, but I hope y'all are all doing okay. I haven't strummed in a little bit, but, it's the weekend, so I can, do it. Get into it. Alright, let's see what my internet connection is like tonight. I was playing some earlier today, but I was pretty distracted. I was like doing League and HOTS at the same time. I hope y'all are doing okay, because I'm like still trying to activate my brain a little bit. I'm fucking tired. Had a pretty long day. Not even because I did anything, but I was outside and it was really fucking hot. This isn't good for a warm... Actually, I guess it is good for a warm-up match. It'll help remind me Wi-Fi fundamentals, and that is hold fucking shield. This is not very fun. This is not very fun, Mom. This is not very fun, Mom. This is not very fun, Mom. Holy shit. Luckily, I should be able to wrap this up. This is more even than it looks, because he's just gonna be fishing for fucking forward smash it. Fishing for forward smashes, but I guess that's not really a thing. I guess I just fucking die. I'm actually like not annoyed, but this is also not particularly fun. I'm probably gonna lose this, and that's okay. Anyway, bad doggy. Alright, let's see what I can do. Maybe my brain will expand. That's okay. Oh, maybe I can link the stream on Facebook. I'll do that. Oh, I wasn't even looking to see if anyone's watching. I guess they're not. Let me open Restream up. There we go. Oh, hey, Mitchell. Twitch.tv/Bonreal. Oh, you know what? While I am listening, I should probably actually shuffle this playlist. Where's the shuffle button, Mom? Question mark, question mark. There we go, shuffle. Oh, actually, I just fucking, there we go. Alright, we're good. Actually, we'll do tippy toe. Hey, I'm alright, yo. Ooh, boy. Alright. This is gonna be annoying. Mario's kind of frustrating to deal with in general, but outside of him just being able to control you really aggressively when he's in advantage, I think most Mario players are not particularly talented. They just kind of, no flame, are carried by the Mario lifestyle. So, once I warm up a little bit more, I should be Gucci. Neutral air dodge. Ooh, he threw me. He's gonna try to squirt. Bye, Mario. That was very funny. How do you think SA is dealing with the pandemic? It's not. I'm fake because I'm part of the problem, but people are just kind of hanging out outside and just like in public. Like, I've mostly been social distancing pretty effectively outside of hoe antics. But, like, I went outside just to do some stuff, and there were a lot of people just like legit hanging out at the park. That was cute. And there were a lot of people just out and about, and I mean, I understand why, but part of me also thinks, like, looking at other countries and stuff, how they're basically like literally just like in self-imposed lockdown because that's something they care about. Lamau. I mean, I think people are people are South literate. I think it's cultural more. Although I also do understand people taking walks. Like, it's fine to be outside and doing that because it's like you're not congregating. But at the same time, I think a lot of people are just kind of like hanging out. That's really my thing. It just kind of is really wiggy that some people are like, you know what? What if I was just like, No, he didn't fall for the old, every Ridley's favorite thing to do. Oh, I'm slipping. I don't know, it's just a little wiggy to me. Like, I'm like in the middle about it. Like, because like ultimately, like, the fact that there's a pandemic doesn't mean people don't need groceries or other things, and I understand being like stir crazy being at home, and like we don't have really a culture for dealing with shit like this, but also I think people don't feel particularly interested in following guidelines or doing things that they think are inconveniences rather than... I'm very curious as to why that didn't connect, but it looks like Inkling has a good ledge vacuum. Oh, my wig. Well, I'm fine. Oh no! I got splatted. What about on the city government side? I mean, I work for the state government, so it's a little different, but I think that, I don't know, it's kind of like in between when you work for the government, because they like have a lot of like uh-oh. He thinks he's schmooving! This will be fun. I can actually turn this back in my favor pretty reasonably. Huh. That's rude. Huh. Nerd. Like, at the same time, like, people who work in government are always afraid of getting sued, because being sued as the government is a lot more scary than being sued as a business, I guess. apparently. But on the flip side, bye nerd. Oh, you can tech, but you can not bonk your head. But on the flip side, there's just generally like a very like top-down attitude, at least at my job, where they were basically like, we fully expect you to come here and die until we tell you not to. And it was just very obnoxious. I'm on the fence about like people meeting to hook up and stuff too, because I think really the general idea is that you shouldn't be congregating with people. Obviously, like the reason why people get a virus when they congregate is because one individual at least has it, but I think that it's reasonable to like interact with one person one-on-one. Especially in a situation where you both can, like, kind of prepare, and this is gonna be fun. Palutinas, they don't schmoove. They don't schmoove at all. They just push button. Fascinating. I don't think hooking up is fine. I just don't think that it's, like... So there's like this thing on Twitter and then social media in general that were like faggots are spreading corona because they can't stop sucking dick. And I think that it's like very just nonsensical to say that because that's not really like high risk contact. It's like the people who are like, if you cough or like if a healthcare worker is near you, you need to throw bleach at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like the kind of contact that's really high risk. Okay, Pally. Boo. Bye, nerd. Yeah, I mean, I obviously know that, which is why I'm on the fence with it. And obviously, like, my attitude is thinking more, like, in terms of, like, what I know also about viral transmission in terms of STIs. Because it's, like, this argument I always get into with people on Reddit in regards to, like, what safe sex is. Because, like, there are people who are, like, basically, you have to use condoms for everything, don't touch people at all, etc., etc. And it's, like, the thing is that certain types of contact are more likely to transmit shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to really explain this.
Too bad for you.
It really just, it depends on how much risk you're willing to engage with. No contact and no existing in society is going to obviously be 100% safe, much like no type of sex is ever going to be 100% safe. Ideally, like, the safest thing you can do is be completely abstinent or completely not be around human beings. But, like, you have to live. And I think there are things you can do to mitigate risk, and one of the lower ends of risk, in my opinion, is one-on-one interaction with other people. He held shield. They never do that. Uh-oh, let's go, Link. This movement. There we go. Double, there we go. And by that I mean, stop hitting me. I mean, ultimately, I'll do whatever I want. And it's like, it doesn't mean go out and be a hoe, but I think that if you're talking to someone and you know what efforts they're doing with social distancing, you can kind of basically decide yourself if it is reasonable to go hook up with that person. Like, is me hooking up with my long-term friends with benefits who's also working from home and hasn't left home in 2 weeks, literally, like the same kind of risk as me going out to fucking Walmart You know what I'm saying? It's just something you have to kind of individually decide based off of the situation. Okay, I mean, that's fine that you believe that. But, ultimately, I'm just here. X3. Twig. Oh my god! Also, that was probably a match where I have to, recruit more brain cells. Hey, Pony. But you're right, there's always some risk involved in these things, and ultimately, you know, usually Dick is not worth getting Corona for. And it's always a gamble with that. Also, I was going to do a video about this. Like, originally, I just absolutely didn't care about Corona, because I was like, you know what, if I die, I want it to hurt really bad, and I want to feel miserable while I die. But I stopped disassociating. It took me like a week. And I was like, you know what? Nah. Man, he's just swinging on me. I'm teabagging. Oh! He flopped on me. Oh no, he's teabagging me. My wig. Oh no! Oh my god, he's better than me. I mean, but that's just kind of like stuff I've talked about before, where it's like if you're really gay and miserable, it's kind of hard to think about the future. Because you're just like, I'm just gonna fucking die. And so something I have to like actively work on is being like, you have a long-term future that you have to think about that doesn't involve just like falling over and dying randomly. Probably. I might have to like think more. Also, I've seen that specific Meta Knight combo on Ridley, and it is very satanic, and I need to like let him hit me with random shit, not near the edge, so he can't do it. Oh no. Okay. I actually really hope y'all never see that happen to me, but there's a very obnoxious Meta Knight combo you can do that's happened to me at least 3 times on Wi-Fi. On Ridley, I don't know if it's specific to him or just like him and DK, both people who are combo food. Ooh, the lag cancel? Okay, I underestimated that. A little wiggy. There we go. Okay, Meta Knight. Oh, he hit me. Yeah, I actually really resent when people say stupid shit about like Southerners being dumb. Like legit, it'll make me like want to call someone like a dumb carpetbagger. That is actually like really inappropriate. I think that's actually like really horrific. But the thing is, it's more, again, stuff like that is usually more about culture. I think one of the big issues with Corona is that this is not exactly the combo what I was talking about, but it's pretty similar. It involves me just being dragged across the stage. This MK is actually pretty good, which is pretty cool. I'm glad for them. Huh. Hello, MK. Cause I'm a wild girl. I be riding that dick like a cow girl. Huh. It didn't hit. He's too small. Pretty good, MK. But, like, people have this idea that, like, health is something that you're personally accountable for. And so, I mean, obviously you are to an extent. But it's basically like if you get sick, it was entirely your own fault and not because, like, your job is forcing you to work with people. People will literally be like, well, just wash your hands. And I think there's a very strong cultural history of that in the South. To have that kind of attitude. And you can kind of look at the genealogy of that with how people responded to, like, the HIV crisis. So, like, I guess a good example is people will be like, you don't get corona unless you, like, actively try to get it by not washing your hands or whatever. Which obviously is, like, really dumb. I think an example at my job where they were basically like, you still need to come into work and work with the public, and if you don't, you're fired. But wash your hands. Basically, like... People think that it's like an individual moral failure to get sick rather than like something systematic going on in society. Which is a shame. Like, I think what really tilted me, and this is actually kind of what made me depressed a little bit ago, is like... People will kind of do things. Actually, sorry, I gotta stop talking so I can actually beat this, MK. Nerd. Ooh, I almost killed the fuck out of him. Oh, we smashed the Yang. Woo, boy. Nerd. Oh, I almost killed the fuck out. Ooh, my wig. All right, let's go. All right, he's gonna... Well, use most of his jumps. Good job. I think MK has, like, a really cool playstyle that involves air camping the shit out of people. Bye, nerd. Suck my pussy. Oh, whoops. Nope, not today. Nope, not today. My favorite part of this... Yeah, it's because they want to pull on it. There's something about having a working class appearance or anything associated with it that makes faggots ultra horny. Yeah, I'm using a GameCube controller. Also, hello, I don't recognize you. Forward air? Okay, not today. Alright, so he's just waiting for me to whiff something before he goes back in. Hello? Got him. Nope, not today, nerd. That's cool, I'm glad for you. I'm not sure how well Wi-Fi Terry is. Like, obviously, like, some characters are better on Wi-Fi than others. I think Terry is probably better than some of the other Shotos, but he doesn't also have that strong-ass camp game that, like, Ryu has. Oop, I got killed. What's up, nerd? Nope. This is cute. Uh-oh, he's getting his free MK damage. Uh-oh, uh-oh. He fucked up. Ah, fuck. Ooh, ooh. That's what I get for stopping to look at chat. Ah, man. Okay. I'm actually really sad about that. He has so much drift. Nope. Nope. Oof. Oh, he did very well. Good job for him. I'm glad. I think Pro and GameCube controllers are considered to be pretty standard. It's kind of I mean, actually, I know someone who does pretty well in person on offline tournaments using Joy-Cons, but again, it's considered pretty standard to use a Pro controller or GameCube controller. I think that Meta Knight was pretty good. It was very fun watching their neutral. I think part of the issue, though, is that I think Ridley actually kind of struggles with air camping a little bit, even though he has triple jumps. Just because he can't throw out like a million aerials, and he can't really keep up with a lot of the characters that can air camp. They just have too many jumps compared to him. You said MLM, and I was like, he's running a multi-level marketing scheme? It's actually really relaxing playing against Ganondorf instead of MK. Because I can, like, just push button. Hello? G-Dorf? Question mark? I would consider investing in a GameCube controller. Or a Pro controller. Pro controllers seem to be pretty solidly built. I haven't really met anyone who's had to replace their Pro controller. Although they might also not talk about it. But I do see a lot of people talk about having to replace their GameCube controller by Ganondorf. Replace their GameCube controllers. And then I've also heard that the sticks on Joy-Cons are kind of bad, actually. I wonder if this Ganondorf is having fun. Ooh. I think that Joy-Cons were not created with the kind of like stick movements that fighting games require. I think they were made with you playing like Animal Crossing or something a bit more gentle in mind. Alright. Actually, I need to not do this. I was kind of hoping he would use Warlock Kick or whatever the fuck that shit's called. Big Dashy. Oh no! How do you feel about guys wolfing? Like IRL when they do that like barking shit? That's gay, but like in the cursed way. If you're talking about like woofing on scruff or like tapping, also annoying and also very gay, but like in a different way. Boom. I'm sorry, my friend. He's alive though. Hello? G-Dorf? Question mark. But how do I feel about Tiger King? I mean, I don't really care about Tiger King. If you're rich enough to have tigers, I think not to be like that, but I think we just live very fundamentally incompatible lifestyles. Is that... Oh, that's what you were talking about, Pony? Well, I don't know. I gave... My enemy! I'm so scared! It's this MK again. Alright, let's see if I learn the matchup. I didn't. Oh, I died. Yeah, he killed me. He can, but the thing is that if you have like a good sense of what his timing is, and you're not just randomly throwing out abilities because he's near you, you'll be fine. Oh my god, please! Let me live, bro. Yeah, he just fucked me up. That's okay. I'm unbothered. I freely admit this Meta Knight is probably better than me. I am curious about like what the... Oh, actually his smash rating is really high too. But his what that matchup is like. I feel like it's actually like what the Peach Ridley matchup is. So Peach Ridley, like, it looks superficially like it's in Ridley's favor, but like when you think about it, it's really skill gated by like what the Peach plays like, basically, like, and how good the Peach is. Like, it's a good skill measure for Peach, because Ridley, like, really focuses on keeping people out, and if you get in on him, you fuck him up really bad. So if you're able to get in on people well as Peach, you fuck up Ridley. Whoa! Whoop! That's okay. Ridley really struggles with most combo characters at a very fundamental level, because he's a big boy and he dies good. Ooh. Okay. I might be able to come back on this. We'll see. Yeah, actually... Oh, fuck. I'm triggered. Oof. I'm, like, mega triggered. This dude is fucking moving on me, bro. Yeah, he does got them chonks going on. Ooh! I gotta run for my gay life. Although, I actually can come back on this. I just have to, like, activate a few extra brain cells and be careful with how I play. Like, I have to space, basically. Like this. Ooh! Huh! That's actually kind of annoying that that interacts that way. Nerd. Yeah, I'm starting to come back. How's the audio balancing on this? Is it okay or nerd? Ooh! I was very afraid of that. Ow. God damn it. I actually really hate that shit. Bye, nerd. Oh my god, he didn't fucking die. So this again is also why, like, playing Ridley against other heavy characters is really annoying, is Ridley dies at low percents compared to how big he is, but other heavy characters don't. Ah, shit. Okay! I'm so sad. GG. Incidentally, I'm actually not losing that much GSP because that Meta Knight I'm playing against, or have been playing against, is rated so much higher than me that I'm not actually like losing anything for losing to him. Yeah, I actually agree with that. The netcode does need to be fixed, but Nintendo will never do that because that's not something Nintendo does. Nintendo is a lot like Blizzard in that, like, they will just, like, not do things people ask them to. Like, they have a specific vision for how things work, and there's nothing that you can really do to get them to budge. Blizzard is a lot better than they used to be about stuff like that. But I do remember very fondly when I used to play WoW years ago, where Blizzard like would literally just like, we will never do certain things because it would require us to work. Also, this is a very, very hard matchup, and I'm probably gonna get fucked up really bad. Oof. I'm so sad. Like, notice I can't really, like, do shit. Like, I can't, like, attack her. I have to, like, wait for her to do, like, a million aerials. B reverse 5 times, and then I hit her once and we reset. And this all could be thwarted if she decided camping was fun. Please. Oof. Well, that's the end for old Ridley. The thing is that Samus's up air actually has, like, I think it's like almost like a guaranteed chance to shield poke Ridley. That's interesting. I might actually think about that in the future, just spamming grab out of shield to force her to clink grapple with me. Samus Ridley is like a very, 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 very bad matchup for Ridley. There's never a point where you have control of the stage. Yeah. Like, I want to be able to do that, but I would just be up air bait. And then she would punish me when I landed. Like that. You see what I'm saying? Bitch! I fucking hate her so much. I actually, like, understand why Ridley and Samus are on site. I'm also so big that, as you may or may not have noticed, with that stupid interaction, if I spot dodge, my character's ass is so big that I'll still get hit by projectiles. Please stop. I'm smash DIing as hard as I can. This is not fun. The thing is like, a lot of zoners in this game are really carried by how shitty Ultimate's physics are, and the lack of movement tech in this game. I don't mind losing to a Wi-Fi Samus. An Elite Smash. I think it'd be more reasonable if I could, like, counterpick or anything. Like, I could play Smashville. But that's not an option here, so here we are. Excuse me. Just burped a little bit. Yeah, and I know what you mean. Blizzard is better about it, but before they were, like, really, really just kind of like, fuck gamer lives. And I think Nintendo will never be at a point where they're like, something that Americans want specifically is going to be something that we're going to, like, make our decisions around. Huh. Nope, not today, nerd. Ooh. Yeah, I thought so, nerd. Huh. I'm dead. I memed myself by bonking. See, the thing is if he hit me with an up smash like that, I might have died. He was not very much in danger of dying from me doing that. Psycho Crusher. Ooh. Please. Ooh. I'm dead. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Holy shit. Well, that's good. I get a lot of free damage off that. And he's not... See, again, if that was his back air at the same percent, I would have died 100%. Wait, don't punch me, bro. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. It'll be fun. I'm still pretty confident I'll win, but... Hello? Hello. Oh my god, I didn't reverse it. He might have the advantage he needs to just win. Let's see if he jumps. Okay, yeah. What's up, nerd? Gotcha. Bye, nerd. That was cute. We all learned something from that. Also, from what I know about, like, some of Nintendo's IPs and how they're handled, it's very, like, aggressively top-down, and, like, it needs to fit the person overseeing its vision. Like, I know the director of the Metroid franchise is notably, like, apparently a really micromanaging and fucking toxic person to work for. Hey, Animus. Which is why Other M was bad, apparently. Hello. Nope. Ooh, ooh, oh. Good thing I learned to smash DI, Mom. Boom. Boom. Ooh. That fireball hurt my feelings, actually. Ooh, he's trying to Mario out. I'm scared. Well, I mean, he did. Huh. Actually triggered. Who's the most cursed character, like, in this game? Me Gunner, actually. Is this over for old Bonreal? I think Me Gunner. Me Gunner is like... I think Me Gunner's gameplay is really dumb. I think most zoners in this game, because of the lack of movement text and the physics in this game, are really fucking stupid to watch play. Like, I don't think they're fundamentally... I don't think they're fundamentally bad. And there's nothing wrong with maining them. But... I think they're really dumb. Basically. Like, I think they could have put more thought into what their moveset was like, instead of just being like, let me just throw projectiles at you all game. And rely on the fact that shielding is a lot weaker than it has been in some of the previous titles. Like, I know from experience, there are people who go to tourneys whose whole strat is, like, dodge rolling and projectiles. And, like, that works against enough people to where they, like, go more than 2-0, or, pardon me, 2-2 regularly. And I think that's very silly. I think that you should have to, like, move. But honestly, like, most Smash games are like that, because it's not really something Nintendo's interested in, to, like, have zoners be balanced, or the game to be balanced. It's more about the character kind of fitting a vision. Can you rent here? Yes, you can. Hello, Link? Get this shit out of here. I'm actually really glad he didn't fucking up special. Okay. I'm triggered. Whee! No, he grabbed me. Bye, nerd. I'll take it. Get out of here. There we go. Ironically, I actually like Link as a zoner more than most characters, because at least he short hops while doing it. And doesn't just dodge roll, like he'll short hop and boomerang in at least semi-interesting ways. Nope. Baby grab range. Nope. Spacing. Bye, Link. I'm the upstairs neighbors, literally. Incidentally, I don't usually talk about it because I don't celebrate birthdays, but today is actually my birthday, which is why I went out today. Lol. Aw, shit. Hold shield. Alright, I'm gonna actually Psycho Crush him. Lol. Hey, Jonathan. Haven't seen you in a while. Bye, Link. He was looking for a bomb that no longer existed in his world. It's funny. Oh man, that Link is rated a lot higher than me. It makes sense though. Not to be dismissive of anyone's skill, but if you play a character with good projectiles, or multiple projectiles, you usually perform better on Wi-Fi. That's actually kind of why I want to learn Meta Knight. Not just for Wi-Fi, but I think he has enough tools to deal with really campy people, and then also kill the shit out of them. You're beginning to get that whole performative thing. That's good and bad. I'm sorry you have that experience, but it's all a performance, love. Speaking of campy shit. Okay. Okay, Snake. Whoa. Aw, man. Don't worry about that. Actually, I'm 29 now. Uh-oh. I really hate when people don't just die from dares. I'm the trans women. I'm literally both of the trans women. Wait. I thought he was about to hit me. No! I'm triggered. I could have teched. There we go. Hello, Snake? Stop trying to hug me, you freak. Incidentally, I was going to talk about this in a video, but I actually realize I really don't like interacting with people who are, like, perpetually triggered by political stuff. Like, it's very frustrating. Because they're very... I think that a lot of people who are like that tend to be very emotionally draining to be about, or be around, and then also, like... they tend to kind of think that things that bother them are the center of the world, rather than, like... there are other things going on with other people. A lot of this kind of comes from my experiences with people who aren't black, who, like, kind of find something that black people do to get triggered by, and then, like, lack kind of, like, the critical thinking skills to be like, maybe it's not my place, and maybe it doesn't matter that something black people do triggers me. You know, I don't know. Incidentally, I try to stay away from, like, saying people should kill themselves or, should die. Like, I try to really get away from that. I think that's really common with a certain type of, like, leftist slash SJW. But I just think that... I think that's just not, like, a ground I want to cross. I think it's very easy to get kind of comfortable just thinking people who upset you should die. Hey, I'm doing fine. Thank you, MG. Please stop beating the shit out of me. Please stop. Land, shield. There we go. Nope. Man, I'm gonna be riding that fucking shield button this game. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I really want to get side Bs on King K. Rool when he's recovering, but it's not worth it. They're like more efficient options to do, but he's so juicy that it makes me want to grab him. I think the other thing too is that like people will have interpersonal issues and then kind of use like the language of social justice to justify being fucking mean to each other and trying to make people pick sides, which I'm very kind of just like, It's possible he might be dead, but also it kind of doesn't matter. Like, he don't pay my rent, which I pay now. Oh, shit! I might have, like, lost a little steam here, because I'm not using full brain cell. Actually, never mind, he fucked up. Oh, hey, I just noticed you were in here. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about your friend. I think that's the other reason I don't like telling people to, like, kill themselves or stuff like that, or joking around about that. Just because it's like, I've been in enough situations where I've seen someone who does something slightly, like, obviously not okay, but, like, where someone who doesn't like them has taken that as grounds to be like, well, let me just be really mean and tell you to kill yourself repeatedly. And then tell people who don't think they should kill themselves that they're problematic and they should also die. It's just very emotionally draining to deal with. Honestly, this stuff you're talking about, Jonathan, it sounds like stuff I purposely avoid now. Because it's really dumb. Like, none of it matters. Aw, man. I always underestimate his range on shit. Makes me annoyed. Like, I guess my thing is, like, imagine that whole thing you're talking about, Jonathan, and during college, that was my life in person every day of the week for about 3 or 4 years, and there was no escape from it. He's actually ahead of me now, isn't he? Yeah. I might have to, like, read chat a little bit less for a bit. Oof. Psycho Crusher. And that's actually kind of related to why I've been kind of like not in a super great mood overall. Huh, that hit me. I'm alive, but I'm dumb. I should have just moved. Bye. He just explodinated me. Like, basically, if you see someone be, like, flat out abused by, like, someone who uses leftism as like a way to basically control other people. It just like really, at least for me, it really like, I don't want to say traumatized me, but it really fucked with me really bad. It also, I realize I have like a really strong reaction towards people who kind of like start that kind of shit with me, where I just kind of act like really, really, really aggressively if they kind of like act like they're going to be like that towards me. Because I don't want to be anywhere near them. Also, this is probably impossible. Do I have any other mains? No, I'm literally like just straight Ridley. Ooh. I think my other thing too is like most of the people I have interacted with who are like that also are not black, and so it's kind of like an extra level of like having to deal with people who are like, well, identity politics matter unless like black people say anything to me, in which case they're just problematic and naughty and they need to be punished. I don't know about that. I just think that people kind of underestimate that there isn't necessarily like having good politics isn't necessarily like the same thing as having a moral high ground over someone. Huh, my wig. Oof! I'm dead. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The DDD is rated really highly. What the hell? I appreciate that, MG. You can't see it, but I'm twerking. I actually kind of have nightmares still about stuff I experienced in college. Like, literally being like, waking up and looking at my phone and seeing a missed text message, and then like getting a message that I hate like trans women because I didn't see a call out post someone made saying not to talk to someone because they said something problematic once in middle school. Like, I'm just never... I'm not gonna get over it, basically. It makes me a little bit sad. Bye, Nana. Bye, Popo. Bye, nerd. Ridley versus Ices is very similar to Ridley versus Peach, where it just really depends on if the Ices know how to get in or not. And if they can, they just ride Ridley like a car. Like, there's nothing you can do once they get in on you until they're basically done with whatever string they're working on. Also, I suspect this person doesn't actually main Ices, they just are learning them, and their base Elite Smash score is high. Oop, I fucked up. I didn't mean to do that. Goodbye. It is very stressful. Oh, hey, Hawk. I actually kind of don't remember you, and I feel bad about that. I actually stan Azalea. I'm mad I stan her, but I feel the same way about her that I feel about Kanye, where she's just so fundamentally black at her core that, like, I have to stan. Luckily, I have, like, the right matrix of identities where that's permissible. Because I would be pretty unrepentant about it even if I wasn't, like, gay and trans, TBH. Holy shit, this person loves holding shield. I'm so triggered. Nope. Nope. Fuck you, Popo. My bones! Alright, let's just fucking kill them. Please stop. There we go. I Z-access the shit out of them. I think Azalea is one of those people where it's like, if you're not black and you call her problematic, like, I literally don't care about what you have to say. Like, quite literally, like, I do not care. I'm sweating a lot. That's actually, like, one of the few things I'm, like, really identity politic-y about, is just, like, black people stuff. Like, and the thing is also, like, I actually understand not liking her. It's just, I personally will always stand. I'll always be like, she needs a second chance. Yeah, basically, when she says it, it's in a feminist way. And also, fags are a little problematic anyway, so she's honestly doing us a favor. I actually hate this Icy. They love holding shield, and it, like, makes me so mad. But that's honestly also how I feel about Kanye, too. Because he is also just very fundamentally black in how he is, and it's very endearing to me. Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. She's a feminist. She can say whatever she wants, XD. Kanye has probably been pegged. He likes fingers up his butt. Actually, I've noticed I'm actually a little bit of a hypocrite with Azalea, too. Because I'll be like, obviously she's actually really homophobic and trans, misogynistic, but also, I'm sorry, Ices. But also, at the same time, I'll just be like, just do better next time. But like with RuPaul, I'll just be like, I'll tolerate you. Yeah. I actually love the RuPaul fracking memes. They're some of my favorite things on the planet. I might need to turn on my fan. I'm like sweating a lot right now. I'm a little bit spooked out by that. Bye. I'm sorry, kiddos. Yeah, RuPaul is like really, really a little bit dubious. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna turn my fan on. No. I actually thought about making an OnlyFans, but that's too much work. Actually, I think a better way of saying it is that Azalea and Kanye, I don't actually like. Obviously, again, they're like naughty, but I will just like always defend those people against people who aren't black, no matter what. Like literally, Azalea could go in your home and sacrifice your family, and I would just be like, "Why did you oppress my ancestors?" Like literally. This peach is an example of a peach who doesn't know how to get in successfully. Yeah, exactly. Actually, Darius, you and I are usually on the same page about stuff like this. The thing is that there are also like a lot of really rotten people who like are really popular and successful. And obviously Kanye is kind of like different from Azalea because he's very successful and still popular. But like very obviously it's not just her being problematic that's the issue. It's because she's a nigger, like quite literally. Hey, George. Yeah, it's definitely double standards. Also, watch YouTube flag this video because I said nigger and faggot already like twice. I was actually thinking about that. Like, if I ever get sponsored, like, I'm just gonna have to like have a discussion that I'm like, I'm allowed to say nigger and faggot if I want to, but you can't say it to me. Like, that's gonna be explicitly in my contract. Oops. I goofed. I double goofed. I didn't mean to do that. Goodbye. I think the other thing too is like ever since I like really got more in air quotes, ever since I became more familiar with like class analysis and like communist theory, I've just generally cared less about identity politics stuff that doesn't have to do with black people. Because most of it's like really dumb and self-serving anyway. If I had to be sponsored by anything, honestly, I would love to be a prep monger. Like, legit, like, be sponsored by prep. Like, I actually already use an alternate tag called Truvada anyway. I would love to just be slinging Truvada, just throwing prep out, making it rain prep. Because I would also pay really well, too. Hello. Hey, it's Torian. Howdy, howdy. I don't think it's cringe when straight women appropriate gay slang, because I don't think it's that simple. Because it's like, I always, when I see people start that kind of discussion, I always am like, who do you think faggots got it from? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not like a very clear difference between things women and fags talk about. And like, ultimately, if you want to go like the appropriation war with women, like, they'll probably win in the grand scheme of things. Like, obviously, like, straight women can appropriate or talk about stuff that isn't really relative to their lives, but, and obviously it can be annoying and decontextualized, but I don't think that, I don't think appropriation discourse is the way to go. It's annoying, but it's not like, it's not an actual issue. Huh. Man, Samus Fair is so fucking good. Ugh. I'm so sad. So the thing is that, like, it's assuming there's a clear difference between spaces where women and faggots interact, and, like, very obviously, gay, male, feminine speech comes from women. It doesn't just, like, generate itself in a vacuum. Yeah, actually, I guess that's my general idea, is that the space between women and fag is not, like, that big. Or, like, not, there's not, like, that big of a gap between us. Like, obviously we live different lives, but we talk, we hang out, we fight with each other. And it's easy to not think that maybe perhaps convergence of language comes from cohabitating. You know what I'm saying? Like, perhaps this person is saying, like, gay shit because they mostly interact with gays. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be different. And then it's like, also, my general thinking about this is that, like, whenever you talk about appropriation discourse, you have to take it to its, like, logical extreme and be like, well, actually, like, if you're saying this group of people is appropriating something and it's bad and annoying, like, let me tell you what, like, society does to, like, stuff black people do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking hate this game. This is, like, such a frustrating matchup. Yeah, that's my thing, is what Jonathan's saying. As long as they're not, like, transphobic or, I mean, honestly, usually just transmisogynistic. Transmisogynistic or, homophobic, I usually don't care. Did you read about Trump moving forward with anti-trans policies? I saw of it, but when you hit that shablam, don't you mean a death drop, XD? I actually love the term death drop. I'm fake. A shablam. Bam, bam, shawam. Yeah, I did see that, but it also doesn't surprise me. I mean, that's something he would do, you know what I'm saying? Hello. Hello, hello, okay. I need to, Nope, not today, nerd. I'm the nerdy white boy sham. Boom. Man, this Iggy is riding me like a pony, dude. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, actually, a very thick gentleman I used to have sexual intercourse with regularly, was pagan, and I actually mentioned that to him, that it's pretty common for, like, LGBTs to be pagan, and he was completely unaware of that. Oh, that's neat. Where are your parents at? Oop, he got me. Okay. I think that's really common, though, is like, I mean, I've mentioned this in my videos a lot, but a lot of gay people only, like, see themselves in isolation. They kind of just have, like, basically they watched, like, RuPaul's Drag Race once and was like, this is too sickening, I can't deal with this. And then, like, assumed that that's every gay person besides themselves, and never really had, like, the desire to, like, critically analyze that there are a lot of different ways that gay people are. That's okay. I always struggle against the Koopalings. Give me one sec. Let me see if Ringo's awake. Corona has made dating scary. Luckily for me, no one's no one's interested in me, so I don't have any dilemmas to work with. Yeah, I understand why people are like that. I think what kind of annoys me is that, like, there's, like, a lack of desire to kind of see, basically to, like, explore. I don't know. This Bowser is like really hitting a lot of buttons. There we go. I'm sad. This person's gonna be pretty annoying to deal with. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, hey, I'm not. There we go, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to reset this stupid-ass fight. Ugh. Bowser's so fucking annoying, dude. Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely like a big thing with trans people, but I don't know. Like I've had kind of like mixed interactions with stuff like that, where like again, I used to volunteer at like an LGBT youth group for kids between like 12 and 17, and the trans kids were pretty plugged in to at least trans internet culture, you know what I'm saying? But like the gays were not. Most of the kids that went there actually were either trans boys or like defab non-binaries, honestly. Which is kind of like my experience with a lot of LGBT stuff. I do not have any secondary mains. Yeah, he sure is. I think he's really mad. He can't, like, figure out why he was winning so hard, and now he's not. And it's entirely because I'm, like, spacing. Ooh. Oh, no! Oh, I'm so much better than you! Ooh, he thought. Ooh, I'm not playing against you again. Fuck Bowser. So I said defab, designated female at birth. Jonathan, I'm gonna have to reread that statement because I actually do not understand what you just said. Trans people have a can't sleep. Oh, actually, I know what you mean. Like, there's a really kind of like a weird distribution of like how LGBT groups work and function, like who's in them, the demographics of them. The Samus is Samusing the fuck out. Eee. Where like the groups are either like social clubs for gay men, and it's like all gay men, or it's like all like defab non-binaries and trans men with no lesbians. Oh man, I should have fared. Samus is so annoying. The people who are generally left out are trans women and lesbians. Unless they're in like a lesbian specific group. Fuck you, Samus. Okay, I was definitely shielding, but I'm triggered. Huh? I'm so mad. I really hate dealing with Samus, dude. I don't think it's necessarily just tribalism and factionism. I think that, in fact, I'll say I know that. Part of it is just because of how sex segregation works in society to begin with. Like, LGBT groups tend to be very, groups and the community tend to be, like, de facto very segregated by birth assignment. Which is why, like, you'll see, like, trans women sometimes, not all the time. Like, trans women are more likely to interact with faggots than they are with, like, trans men in a lot of cases. That's my observation. And it's entirely because we're kind of, like, squeezed into the same spaces. Like, it's different on the internet. Now, that's completely different, where there's just kind of, like, a separate kind of, like, trans culture on the internet where people will interact with people more broadly, but I mean, yeah, that is a thing. There will be, like, gay people, or gay men specifically, who are just kind of like, vaginas are gross. Like, obviously that's not okay, but I think that's one of those things where it's just kind of like you have to have experiences and connections with people to kind of, like, avoid that type of thinking and grow out of it. And I mean, I've seen a few people grow out of it, and some people refuse to. But basically, it's really hard to be like that if you make connections with people outside of just, like, people who are immediately like you. We're camping. Oh, he turned it off. Well. Hello, Hero Dragon Quest. Ooh. Yeah, what makes you say that? You can kind of tell I'm not, like, really paying attention to what I'm doing because I'm talking too much, because I'm just kind of throwing out forward smashes. Which is, like, one of the great Ridley vices, is just throwing out forward smashes in neutral. Oh, whoops. Hello? Shulk? I really hate this person holds shield so much. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. Not today, virgin. This isn't what you wanted. Oh, he didn't keep running. Nope. Ah, fuck, I almost killed him. He's not gonna die. I'm triggered. Oh, he killed himself. I love it. Congrats on playing 3 houses. I'm not a big fan of Fire Emblem, so... Ooh! He thought he was schmooving! He schmooved too hard. Also, I DI'd, so it didn't work. XD. I've never seen that Vine, Jonathan. Also, don't forget, if you like this stream and you want to support me, what you can do that's completely free is, for one, like the YouTube video if you're watching the stream on YouTube. And then the next thing you can do is actually also follow me on Twitch. That would help me out a good bit. I have no idea what golden deer and blue lions are, but go off. I'm happy for you. Also, I'm sorry, Hero Dragon Quest. Do I know you, or are you a new viewer? I forgot. I feel a little bit bad about that. I try to keep track of... Oh my god. I cannot escape these Samus players. Nope, not today. I'm actually fucking up this Samus. Yeah, she got schmooved on. The thing is that there are multiple types of LGBT groups, you know, Jonathan? So, like, I know what you mean. But, like, I think, in general, most social LGBT groups are going to be like that, where they're going to have a lot of businesses and stuff, if they're, like, well-funded, basically. Because, decidedly, most people are not particularly politically radical, or have a desire to, like, not include businesses and stuff like that. They just generally see it as good. That's pretty cute. Also, I fucked up that Samus. Good lord, Mom. Oh, okay. Oh, bye, Pony. It's good having you. I actually really love this song. This Mario getting his feelings hurt a little bit, but all it takes is one interaction that's bad for me to lose like 80%. Or I could just kill him because he landed bad. Got him. Mario, are you okay? Got him. Oh, he had a good sense of humor. I'm glad. I'm sorry, Hero, did you say who you were again, or I forgot if you were a new person or not? I had to look away for chat for a bit, or from chat for a bit to use some extra brain cells. Ooh! Uh-oh. I'm alive, Mom. See, that's what I mean. Even though, like, I was schmooving, he's, like, actually even with me now, almost. Nope, not today, nerd. Boom! Whee! That was fun. I got it now. I did get it. Sorry about that. I'm having fun streaming. I haven't done this in a while. It's pretty nice. Oh, it looks like Animus is playing some League with make it. That's cute. Also, I really appreciate that my Smash scene is like full of gamosexuals and transgendoids. Like, I really appreciate that. It makes sense because Smash is like a very gay game to begin with, but I don't know. I think I'm actually pretty blessed with how our scene is. Like, we do have some people who are really annoying and like some rude people, but most of the people in my scene are pretty nice. Oop, I goofed. Like, it's mostly just shy nerds, honestly. I knew that was gonna happen. What is she setting up? Oh, run up forward smash, my wig. What are you doing, Zelda? I think you've interacted with one of them before. Bye, Zelda. Incidentally, I also really love this song. A lot of the people I play with are actually also, like, really cute, too. Although I will say, like, transitioning from, like, a space where people, like, are part of, like, woke culture, in air quotes, is, like, a little wiki. Because people definitely do be, like, saying, like, the R slur sometimes, and I'm just like, question mark? Y'all haven't been DDoSed yet? The R slur, like, a word for people who are... What's the word? I don't even know what kind of slur that is, like what the word for it is. Bye, Zelda. Like retarded? Like that word? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very wiggy, like, interacting with normies and seeing what they think is, like, permissible to say. I mean, neurodivergent, I know, but, like, something more specific. Because it's, like, you could easily, like, when you say neurodivergent, you could easily be talking about someone who has, like, anxiety, right? But, like, I think people with, like, I don't know, I don't want to say mental deficiencies, but, like, there's a more specific word for it, you know? Incidentally, this song slaps so hard. Let's go. No, what are you doing, G-Dorf? Actually, I should start trying to, like, roar back air out of down throw. No, Ganondorf, what are you doing, my love? Oh my god, I didn't turn it. I'm ready for the call-out post? No, like, I actually know for a fact there is a word more specific for it. Because I remember being younger and, like, surprised Pikachu facing at the word when I saw it on Tumblr. Wait, my bones? Hey, I'm alive. Ooh. Oh my god, he backhanded me. Uh-oh. Hello? That interaction? I thought I was the one who grabbed the ledge. Ooh. Holy shit, this dude loves daring. Let's see how he jumps. I'm triggered. My brain cells deactivated. I'm actually like super mega triggered by this. This Ganondorf is schmoving on me! Holy shit. I'm ready for the call-out post. I also am gonna have to have like a very serious talk with someone eventually, if we keep being friends, about how it's not okay to call people who are autistic autists. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but it's gonna have to like eventually happen. Like, I'm revving up for that. That was actually very funny, Jonathan. Also, this is not going to be fun for me. I'm about to get the shit beaten out of me. Please stop. Please stop. Don't grab me. I like that she didn't grab me. She's like living the Bayo lifestyle where she's just like, I'm going to keep beating on that shield until I get in. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. No, I gotta get away. Please stop. This is so hard. I hope you're having fun watching this, Darius. This is what happens when you prioritize defabs. No, stop. Please stop. Please stop. Like, I actually literally can't do anything. Holy fuck. Oh. Okay, let's go. She does die very easily, but good lord. Like, when she has control of you, it is so hard for her to let go. She's just, like, literally, like, beating on my shield. Wait. Goodbye, I'm dead. It's over, boss. Stop. I'm not playing against you again. I didn't have fun. I think she's actually probably one of the most fun characters to watch play in the game, by and large, but man, it is not fun being on the receiving end of that. Daka 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 da. He's actually really erotic. I like that he's really mean. I did learn that, like, his style is, like, kind of associated with homos. Like when we were watching that one show we watched together. I forgot what the name in Japanese is, but like, what did you eat yesterday? Like they were kind of talking about that like the gay in style is basically like having a buzz cut and like just looking like that. I didn't reach him. We're just having this off-stage battle. I stand. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jonathan. What are you doing, Link? Oh no. Okay, that's cute. Oh, I ran out of jumps. Embarrassing. That's okay, I'm gonna run up dash attack. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, exactly. Although the thing with stuff like that is that it's like, does he look like he's gay, or does he look like what gays are emulating? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people really don't get the nuances of that. That, like, sometimes people who are really muscular don't look straight. Like, people just assume people who are really muscular are straight, and that they're, like, straight daddies, but, like, they're not. Because they're kind of, like, emulating that? I don't know how to explain it. I need to actually stop. I'm noobing out. What am I doing? I need to stop. Oof. I'm alive. What the fuck? Got him. Suck my dick, Link. I'm better than you. I mean, Bayonetta probably is historical, though. She threw the first brick at Stonewall. This is actually literally me playing against Ganondorf. Kevo? Question mark? I'm getting my bones broken. I used to think Terry was saying Mira when he did that move, but he's just kind of like saying something in Japanese because that's what he speaks. Terry, stop. I'm triggered. Nope, not today. Boom. All right, well that works. That's annoying. No! Rally. That's actually really funny. Especially knowing how Kamiya is. Like, he's really fucking mean. And he is not particularly impressed if you are not Japanese and you speak Japanese. Donk. Also, this is probably one of my favorite things BAMs has ever put together. I say this every once in a while, but someone that I had been talking to for a bit actually is in like a Vogue house. And he has worked with BAMs, which is pretty cool. Oh boy. A what? Hey, another link. Random. I actually kind of would like to see that MK again and see if I can snatch a win against him. Oh, I forgot about this shit. Parry God? Parry God? There we go. Nope, not today, nerd. Link Fair OP. Hello? Hello? Link? Link, please! Just let me recover! Holy shit. Hello? We just tried to both give each other a hug at the same time? Hello? Hello? Hey, Dr. Gloom. You make... Oh, your advertising. Feels bad, Mom. That's okay, though. I mean, if you can help people with overlays, that's pretty cool. I'm glad for you. Do I have any trauma from my high school teachers? Honestly, high school was better for me than middle school by a good bit. But I think dealing with authority figures for me is like something I really don't like. So high school was also not very fun in that regard. By Link. I don't have like a concrete thing I remember off the top of my head. Darius. Huh. I reached further than my fair. I'm annoyed that that shield almost died. Oh, my wig! I'm trying to think of, like, I don't know. Like, I actually kind of don't like talking about my childhood too much. Because it is actually, like quite literally, like, triggering. Like, in the way where, like, I'll start babbling incoherently to myself. My rank's starting to go up a good bit. I think I overall liked high school, though. I think it's kind of where, like, I became a stronger person in general. Oh, yeah, what is this, Vogue house? Yeah, like, he's part of a house. Oh, but, yeah, I've mentioned him before, but he does hard drugs, and that's not very compatible, because I am, like, an extremely straight-edge person. Because I struggle with addiction to begin with. Like, I have a very, like... I really struggle with not being really impulsive. And I don't really need, like, temptation with stuff like that. And again, like I mentioned at the start of the stream, like, I struggle with thinking about, like, stuff in a future context. Ooh. Why does he keep doing that? Also, I kind of think he is the kind of person who would not gracefully deal with conflict. And that is something that's, like, really, really extremely important to me. I actually kind of want to see Pose. I've never seen it, but I don't usually like shows. B. Ames does a lot of K-pop remixes. But this uses kind of like the general timbre of, like, the Hot Ants, honestly. Incidentally, the reason why it sounds like a K-pop song is probably because, in a long roundabout way, the same forces that created Vogue music created K-pop. Because it's all honestly sound engineered by black people anyway, XD. I need to, like, stop doing that. I just have to accept that he's just gonna full hop and try to land on me with fucking dares. That's something I think a lot of people really don't appreciate, is that, like, a lot of music that's pop music that, like, people aren't usually particularly interested in because it's very black sounding. Like, the people who make that music also make pop music that people like. Okay, CF. We stand. Nope. Not today. Huh? Full hop? Man, it's really annoying that he plays like this. I'm Meryl Streep. Oh no, he kicked me! What the hell? Also, this makes slaps so hard. I actually used to dance a lot when I was younger, but I had a very tragic, unfortunate dancing related incident that will prevent me from ever dancing again. I used to love to dance. No, it means that Katamari was probably made by niggers, or the soundtrack, in a roundabout way. Doesn't the king of like all space or whatever have like an afro anyway?
Stand straight and try to keep your foot aligned with your back.
Oh no! Oop! I wasn't looking at the screen. I don't think Katamari has K-pop in its soundtrack.
Now return to your original position.
Man, Meta Knight is a little annoying to deal with. You're fine, Jonathan. It's not a big deal. I actually am so sad. This person is just obliterating me. Is this like the level of hell where you just get styled on by Meta Knights all day? I wish he would leave me alone. I'm glad he died. I'm glad he killed himself. Alright, let's see if I can snatch a W. Bonk.
While exhaling, bend forward and touch your toes with both hands. Now return to your original position.
If he fucks up and loses, I'm gonna flame him so hard. Ooh. Is this the it? Yeah, it's the end. Interesting. I'm glad you two can bond over music. I'm probably gonna stop streaming in a bit here. I feel like I'm a pretty good streamer, honestly. I'm always very pleased with how I do with streaming, even though I'm always like, this is gonna fucking suck whenever I start. Oh, you like heading south art? I like how he draws men, but sometimes his art just isn't there for me. Also, I think I saw him draw like piss art, and I was just kind of like, I'm so glad. No! I'm dead. I was trying to intercept that. PK, Huh. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm just not a fan. I'm glad he doesn't draw Shota, XD. That would be pretty firmly an unforgivable ground for me. Because I've encountered way too many bar artists to draw Shota. I don't know who Melcrums is. I actually hate Ness so much. I was at a tourney with someone who was like, I was basically explaining that Ness Ridley is like 70-30 or 60-40, and he was like, no, I can't be that bad. Ridley has a long tail, and I didn't want to flame him, but also that person knows nothing. This is so hard on and off Wi-Fi. It's just that I know the fucking matchup. Also, I'm dead, Mom. You hate Christmas music? I actually love... Oh, that's very cursed. We do not stand Melcrums. We do not stand him at all, but I love Christmas music. I love it when it gets super holly jolly. Also, we're going to the next song. Oh, actually, Slay. We love this. Until the part where I switch songs and I just instantly got an ad for my hubris. Hey, it's a villager. I really love Christmas music. Which is funny because I don't like holidays, I don't like family, and I don't like togetherness. But I just stand Christmas music. Because it just goes so hard. Lag? Question mark? Yeah, actually, I like musicals a lot. I love musicals. I'm getting peppered with blueberries. I could actually see Darius maining Isabel or a villager. This is so... Wait, I should've... Okay, he killed himself, good. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have to be 100% related, but like... The energy of musicals and the energy of Christmas music is why I like both of them. Incidentally, I also really hate Christmas. When I came out, it was around Christmas, and my mom was like, you have to take down every single Christmas decoration in the house because you ruined Christmas by being a faggot. Like, literally. This is... I hate this game. No, actually, this shouldn't kill me. Satanic. Oh my god, that killed me, dude! Well, now I'm almost back where I started at the start of the day. I actually think Villager Ridley is pretty even, because Villager really struggles with killing people, but it's like very not fun for either of us. Like, I just take like 200% damage, and then I kill him at 70% the third time I hit him. Nope, not today, nerd. I'm sad. Fucking nerd. Nope, not today. Alright, I need to get center stage again. Ugh. Oh, the bot probably did. I'm not looking at YouTube chat bot, so I haven't been letting things in and out. Whatever the bot catches, I don't even see. I'm getting fucked up. I'm also kind of like starting to get tired, so. SJWs win again. Also, Joker is not very fun to play against. I'm dead. Actually, oh man, it was close. Whatever. Alright, that's actually going to be the end for me. I've been streaming for a long-ass time, and there are only like 3 of you watching right now anyway, so have a good night. I appreciate you all watching. I hope you have a good one, okay? Bye-bye. Wait, how do I end the stream?